Hello my loves and welcome back to my hair channel. Before I get into today's video, I wanted to address the two elephants in the room. Number one being my new setup. So as you can see, my setup is a lot more neutral right now and I have accents of rose gold. I removed any color. I also had my brother help me out and spray paint my flower wall to make it more even and neutral toned. It was supposed to be pure white, but if you watch me on Snapchat, you know that I had a little bit of a freak out with my flower wall because I thought that it was going to be completely ruined. Luckily, my brother came in and saved the day and I love my new background right now. So Justin, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Thank you, you did an amazing job. And he also made me these rose gold letters of my initials. I love how everything is so neutral toned so that my hair will just pop against the background and there are no distractions. Let me know what you guys think because I am absolutely obsessed. The next elephant in the room I wanted to mention is my hair. Don't get me wrong, I love my color. I did get my color freshened up. It's a little bit lighter. It still has to fade a little bit to get to exactly where I want it to be, but I had my balayage touched up. But I also had almost 2 inches of my hair cut off and I am having some serious separation anxiety. Seriously guys, getting a haircut is pretty much on the same level as going to the dentist for me. I hate it that much, but it had to be done. I had a lot of scragglies that just needed to go. There was just no coming back from the amount of split ends and dead ends that I had. So even though I really needed it, I do miss my hair and hopefully it's gonna grow back super fast. All right, so now that I got all that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So today's video is a new hair hack video. It's been a while since I did a compilation of several hair hacks in one video. So I wanted to bring you some hair hacks that hopefully you've never seen before. I know that recently a lot of people have been coming out with hair hacks and a lot of the hacks are getting repetitive. So hopefully these are new to you and you'll actually learn something new and find them very useful. I call this set of hair hacks lazy girl hair hacks because they are going to save you so much time and energy. You're going to thank me later. So without further ado, if you want to know what my lazy girl hair hacks are, then please keep watching. The first hack I'm going to show you is how to achieve a perfect bun every time with little effort. All you want to do is separate your hair down the middle and tie each half up into a high ponytail like this so that you get 2 pigtails. Oh, and this was the point that I realized I forgot to buy matching colored bobby pins that would blend with my new hair color. Whoopsies, so I had to use these jumbo-sized bobby pins until I buy new ones. Anywho, after you have your 2 pigtails, you want to cross the pigtails over each other in the front and pin them to the top of your head as you bring them around the back. I love this hack because it's a pretty foolproof way to get a polished looking bun in no time, and because there are 2 ponytails, it keeps all of the shorter hairs in place much better than 1 ponytail, so it's great if you have layers in your hair. Use a bobby pin to secure a smaller braid if you don't have a clear elastic band or one that matches your hair. So to make it hold, you want to stick the bobby pin up into the bottom of the braid vertically through the middle strand. Ideally, you'd want to use a smaller bobby pin, unlike me, but you know, if you don't, then just work with what you got. You can also cover up the bobby pin by taking a small section of hair from the bottom of the braid, wrap it around the bobby pin, and wedge the end through the opening of the bobby pin in the back to lock it in place. I love fishtails, but they take an eternity to do. So if I'm feeling lazy and want the look without all of the effort, I create a faux fishtail braid using elastics to secure it. First, I bring my hair to one side and take a strand of hair from either side and tie them with an elastic like this. Then I loop the ponytail over and under to create a twist. I repeat the same steps underneath the first elastic, so tie 2 sections together and loop to create a twist. I basically keep repeating these steps until I feel like I want to stop, and then I tie the whole braid together with any remaining hair to get a fishtail looking braid that took a fraction of the time. If you're like me and hate cleaning your hairbrush and have trouble getting all those hairs stuck at the very base of your brush out, try inserting a piece of paper towel through your hairbrush bristles to prevent hairs from getting stuck at the base and make it easier to remove and clean. If your bristles are flexible like mine, I just wanted to give you a heads up that the brush won't brush your hair as well, but at least cleanup will be super easy and fuss-free. Make a DIY spin pin by straightening out a bobby pin and wrapping it around a pen or marker. It's much more secure for keeping your messy buns in place than regular bobby pins, and this way you don't have to go out and buy them if you already have regular bobby pins at home. If your hair at the nape of your neck always gets into a tangled mess after wearing a scarf, try tying the bottom third of your hair into a ponytail and let the rest of your hair down to cover it up. This way, the hair at the nape of the neck will remain smooth and tangle-free since this area is generally exposed to most of the friction when wearing a scarf or high neck top or coat. Use rose water to control oil at your scalp and also treat a dry, flaky scalp. I know these two things sound like polar opposites, but that's because rose water balances out the pH level at the scalp to normalize oil production, and it will also condition dry, damaged hair. So you can also use it on the ends of your hair. You can get rose water on Amazon or a health food store or Whole Foods, or you can make your own at home. I'm actually working on getting up a video for you guys on how to make your own rose water on my other channel, so if you want to be notified about when it's going to go up, click the video in the top right corner to subscribe to my other channel. Did I mention that I also have a lot of other epic hacks up on my other channel? Okay, so I'm sure by now most of you have already seen the beard braid hack going around on the interwebs. I'm not going to do the original one because I'm sure you've already seen that one before, but I will show you a hack for the beard braid that is perfect if you have layers and prefer a half-up style over a full-length braid. So what you want to do is take two sections of hair from either side of your face and tie them together at your chin. Don't tie them too tight because you won't be able to flip your hair over your head. Trust me on this one, guys. I've already experienced this for you. Repeat the steps I mentioned again with two sections of hair next to the first two and tie them together with the first ponytail. Keep repeating these steps a few more times and keep the elastics pretty close together. Then, when you have about 5 or 6 elastics, flip your beard braid over your head for a super easy half-up style, the lazy girl way. Don't you hate it when your slippery plastic hair clips just slide out of your hair? Make your hair clip more secure by adding rubberized grooves on the inside of the hair clip with a glue gun. Wait until the glue dries before putting it in your hair and voila, your hair clip is not going anywhere. I take my skincare routine very seriously, which is why I like to deep cleanse my skin with a handheld spinning facial device like this. If you have a silicone head on yours, you can also use it to massage your scalp. You don't need to turn it on for this, otherwise your hair will get tangled, but it's a great hack to use to increase the circulation to your scalp to promote a healthy scalp and hair growth. I especially love using this after I've applied a scalp treatment so that I can maximize its absorption. Just make sure you clean it well before using it on your face again. Hey, can I tell you a secret? If you're subscribed to my channel, you might still be missing out on my content. To make sure you don't miss my next video, click on this little bell icon next to the subscribe button and check off this box to receive notifications from my channel every time I upload a video. Want to see what I'm up to outside of YouTube? Follow me on Instagram, Snap, and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe. Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new and who don't know who I am, my name is Nikki and I am also the founder of Fancy Hair Extensions. Fancy Hair Extensions are clip-in hair extensions that are made from 100% Remy human hair. I started Fancy Hair Extensions a little over 3 years ago because I wanted a high quality product that would last as long as possible. If I told you that creating Fancy Hair Extensions was a smooth and seamless process, I would be lying to you guys. I had so many struggles leading up to the launch of Fancy Hair Extensions. The quality wasn't up to par. A lot of the samples that I was testing out were falling apart after just a few wears. After testing out so many different sample sets from numerous manufacturers, I still was not happy with the product. And it started to get to a point where I started to believe that I would never be able to create the perfect set of hair extensions that I would be proud of.